G'day mates, before we kick things off today, I just want to congratulate the winners of the Hoi4 and CK2 giveaway have been announced over on Twitter and in the Discord. In addition, I didn't realise that of course CK2 was free a few weeks ago and everyone's already sort of got it, so I'm just going to give away the other keys I've got on the Discord. I've actually got a Civ key, I don't know which Civ though, Cities, Skylines, and a spare CK2 key, which I'll just shout out on the Discord, you know, best in first served, over the next, week or so. The Discord is discord.gg/Rimmy, which is where I'll be handing out the keys over the next few weeks. I also do stream announcements, chat with people, all sorts of stuff. It's generally where everything is going on. I'm also floating a terrible idea of some more multiplayer games of Paradox, which I generally hate, but I think I found a way to make somewhat entertaining. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Right, that was a long ramble. On with the show. G'day mates and welcome back to... This isn't Fallout. What is this? This is the War in the East. And it's actually not too terrible from what I've seen, but I feel like it may be, well, a little bit overstating itself. Let's have a little look, shall we? Pick the 1941 start date. Seriously, pick 1941. Okay, the War in the East.
Oh, gee, I wonder who it wants me to play as. Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ, what are these colours? So if you can't already tell, the idea is the War in the East, with everything focusing just on Germany and her puppets, which is a little weird because it sort of ignores the whole, you know, D-Day thing that did occur. Look, all I'm saying is the Soviets may have it slightly harder when they don't get any Lend-Lease, because the rest of the world doesn't fucking exist! I mean, at least Tanituva does, though. I'm glad of all the countries they cut out of the game to make sure lag didn't happen, they kept around Tanituva. Of course they did. One confusing thing is Steam to still have the Mepho bills, which we're hiding from who exactly? The British and French don't exist. But you know who does exist? Italy! Mussolini is apparently around here somewhere, we're just not entirely sure where.
Where the fuck are you, you little pizza boy?
Oh god, organising this many divisions. I'm getting flashbacks to fucking Hearts of Iron 3. Delete these, and oh, it's a lot of 24s. In case you're wondering as to the state of the Soviets, they're actually doing pretty average, as in they have more divisions than us, but generally we'll deal with them, we'll actually bash their lines pretty quick. However, if we switch on over to here, we shall find they have the Soviet buffs. Here we go. We get Order 227, so not one step back, gives them 25% defense on core territory. Same with this one here, gives them 20% on core territory. However, these are the really ridiculous ones. As they get more and more surrendered, each 5%, they get to tick another buff. These buffs give them, each time, minus 9% supply consumption, an extra 2.5% recruitable population, 50% more factory output every single time, 100% more construction speed, 20% more factories in the state, 100% more repair speed, 20% more efficiency gain, and minus 10% training time. So early on, we should murder them, but the more and more we get into their lands, the more ridiculous this is going to get. And for that, I have a little bit of a plan. Alright, the war's kicking off. I'm reorganizing my armies. I'm trying to think, most of them are already on the front line? Yeah, we're just going to give the go order for now to hopefully win a few early victories whilst the rest of my guys reassign. Once my guys are reassigned, we can then wait and then move again. But for now, I'm reassigning the aircraft, and I'm going to basically use the Navy as a sacrifice early on, because there is no real reason to have it. And it's going to try and stop anyone from redeploying in these ports up here. Beautiful. With the air units reassigning, we're going to try and cut off a few pockets of Soviets here and there, just to sort of cut down on their numbers more than anything. But the idea is we want to move up to my little line here, because I realize that things are going to get very ridiculous as the war goes on, and that the Soviets are going to create a lot of stuff. Hey, Hearts of Iron 4, is my encirclement any good? Please rate. Thank you. 3 karma. I have no idea what all of Finland's soldiers are doing. They're just sort of forming some giant line, and it terrifies me. There's not even any forts. What are you doing? Finland, you better join the war before I have to call like a oh no. I'm gonna have to call a priest, aren't I? So far the casualty ratio is doing pretty alright. I think we're like 3 Soviets for every 1 German. Yep, cool. But we've still got a fair way to go, and I think I may have to revise my plans, because I've already started to put enough divisions in my way to slow me down here. But here could work as well, as long as they start to attack me. Alright, their counterattack begins, so we wait for a moment. Let them all deorg. Nothing quite like a Soviet deorging itself. Begins the counterattack. Yes. Oh, this is beautiful. Alright, wait, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing, mate? Well, so far we've killed a handful of them, but we aren't finished yet. There is still quite a plan that... Oh, really? Finland, can you join the war already? This is meant to be your front, for fuck's sake. Are you still summoning demons? Yes, you are. Of course you are. Right, I'm gonna have to go send, like... Wait, no, I'm not. Norway isn't even connected. But there's, like, factories and shit there. God damn it. Oh, that's nice. The Soviet Union's decided to cancel our non-aggression pact. I wonder why. Currently, I'm just focusing on taking Minsk, then I'm gonna take this northern part up here, and then my final plan can begin. Holy shit, those casualties pile up. Now, I haven't actually triggered the first... Oh, no, I have just triggered the first buff. First buff, that's fine. Does really buff them, though, that construction speed, but the main idea is to not buff them too much. That's the main plan behind my little strategy. There's one more thing I gotta take, just this area. It shouldn't buff them too much, and then we can actually go on with the main idea before we go into swoop in to go for the kill. Yep, here we go. I think we can make the breakthrough here. We're a little bit afraid of you, so let's not have you be doing that. But if we can get round, and there we go, straight to the water. We drove him into the sea. Come on, boys, come on. Yes, yep, there we go. Oh, shitting bollocks. Wait, that doesn't really matter, you can't get food there, but... Beautiful, we own this lake, and this lake was the main thing I wanted to own. Also, the fact that there's a port here doesn't really matter, because they should be, yep, getting shot down as they try and flee. Perfect. Alright, let's get into this. They're currently on 10.76 million, and like a magician arrested for genocide, I just made 2 million people disappear. Right, on to the main show. Now, you see, the nice thing about this Germany is that they have a lot of factories, right? But that's not too much. We want to go 5, because otherwise the air won't really attack us. And the thing about this Soviet Union is it basically has infinite manpower. Oh, sorry, infinite guns, but it won't have infinite manpower as long as I can starve it out quick enough and then attack quick enough. So the idea is, we're going to fort all the way along, much like my old Fortress Germany video, and we are going to kill a fuckload of Soviets. This is going to be a lot of death. It's gonna be a lot of blood. Unfortunately, I can't build in Romania, so I'm gonna solve that by just putting flying fortresses there. And by that, I just mean close air support and planes. It's just as fucking lethal, to be honest. I seem to have found the majority of the Soviet Air Force. It's apparently focused on shooting down my ships, but my ships aren't really, like, all I care about. So if my ships are just gonna absorb the vast majority of the Soviet Air Force, I'm fine with that. Enjoy. The line is almost complete. I'm waiting for their next counterattack to test it out. We've actually advanced a bit in Romania because I can't put forts down here. I might as well just attack and encircle wherever I can. But the rest of this is pretty well fortified. The Soviet casualties are about to hit 16 million, and they are still only on extensive conscription. Their manpower... I don't like how fast it moves. Either there is a lot of deaths and the people are just finding long-lost brothers, or there are some Soviet women that seriously need to stop shooting young communists out of their vagina. Oh, I now see why Tanu Tuva exists. Oh, that's so sad. Oh. So we've now about hit the point where fighting the air war is useless, and I'm basically... Oh my god, that's 25 million. I'm basically trying to bait out the Soviet Union to wasting a bunch of their manpower, so I can go in with my main plan. Here we go, hold on. Oh, sorry. Main plan, side plan? Main plan part 2 is the best way to put this. Here we go. I also have lost... I hate this part of the game. I need to have radars to see anyone. Get out of here. I don't know how many people I've been killing. A lot? Oh, a lot. Holy shit. I've also given up on the air war at this point, as simply put, they are just massively outproducing me, thanks mainly to their buff. So they can, yeah, they're producing basically 20,000 planes, they're pumping those out, toss them in the air, and manpower-wise, and at least factory-wise, I can't match that, but I can murder all of them so they can't actually fly their planes. Then we're gonna have to act quickly. If we look at this, as you can see, most of their divisions are ruined at this point. I'm just gonna test an attack. Yeah, with like a quarter of my army, we get pretty much green across the board. Now, you may think I'm mad for not going straight in on the Soviets and letting them actually build up like this, but here's the thing. I've let them build up, and I let them get a lot of factories. Now I've also been building up my own quick response force. Here we go, these 48 light panzer divisions, which are just going to steam across Russia. The whole idea is that they're going to cut straight through the middle and grab as much land as possible, because all of this land should be covered with factories by now. So when I take all of this, all the buff the Soviet was using to build a ton of factories, they're all going to be mine. And then I'll get to kill more Soviets. It'll be great. Lastly, just before we kick off, we're also going to give everyone a maintenance company in order to keep their equipment together and steal the Soviets divisions as they Soviets equipment as they murder them. Because the Soviets have equipment, but they don't have manpower. So we can just take their equipment because they've got, oh, doing the common turn. Oh, that's sad that you're influencing people who don't fucking exist. Are you about to declare war on a non-existent nation? Get out of here, Stalin. You're fucking tripping. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, 34 million casualties in. 35, really. And I think it's go time. Are we ready? They say superior enemy, but I seem to disagree. Most of them don't have any fucking manpower. Let's just take a quick test run and see how far we can get. Can't forget to send over all of the air support with them. I'm actually going to stick a few of these guys to purely follow my, tanks. There we go. Alright, let's try this shit out. Wow, it is not as easy as I would have thought. Holy shit. Alright, guys, pull back slightly. Pull back. Well, shit. It turns out the Soviets are still fucking hard to murder, but I'm working on ways to sort of get around that, and those ways include 40-width divisions. As in everything, Romania fails you. God damn it, Romania. Meant to hold your front for like 10 fucking seconds, and then I came back and it was surrounded. Right. I discovered the main reason the Soviets are kicking my ass. Because they have no manpower, they just have a fuckload of armored divisions. They're still very good because I can't pierce their armor. They're actually, like, super fucking well armored. As you can see here, they're tank over. They might actually be modern tanks. But basically, oh jeez, that's 62 armor! I'm basically building massive anti-tank guns for all of my units, and then we'll attack. The Russians are using fucking missiles against me. What is this? I was wondering why. I was like, seems to be missiles far inside of my lands. Oh, they're apparently launching advanced guided missiles at me. God damn, we're shooting them down with propeller planes. Not quite sure how this is happening, but, okay. Figure we might as well give her a test run. Here we go, and kaboom! Well, with my anti-tank almost finished and the nukes now being produced, we should be good for a counterattack pretty soon. They did actually get a bunch of manpower back once they recaptured a few of their key cities, which was a little bit annoying, but it just means those cities are now being drained of manpower as well. They're back to 0 manpower, and hopefully, with enough effort, we can finally push through and win this. God, this is the most even war I think I've ever seen. It's such a clusterfuck. I have the manpower advantage somehow. He has the division and production advantage. And to say he has the aircraft advantage is... wow, holy shit. However, in saying that, I have the advantage of actually like having a defensive line, and more importantly, that defensive line is feeding me a shit ton of equipment. If we look here real quick. Yeah, of their 400,000 infantry equipment, we captured 66,000 of it. We captured a bunch of their tanks as well, their artillery. Everything they throw at us, we take a lot of it, and they don't take any of ours. So I think, with our anti-tank ready, we're now producing a lot of it. Most of our guys should be able to pierce the enemy tanks now. I think we're ready to counterattack. Let's maybe try it. But first, let's also nuke a bunch of Soviets. Yee! Nice way to add to the casualties. I'm sorry. Oh, God! Oh, God, they nuked Bulgaria. God damn it, they've got nukes too. Alright, test run version 2? Version 3? Version 2, I think, isn't it? Let's give it a go. So obviously the South, not a great job. Oh, God. This is the world's worst stalemate. Really, I think what it's coming down to here is their ability to produce an absolute fuckload of aircraft, and my inability to sort of counter that. My best idea is that I focus everything towards aircraft, and then whilst I'm doing that, well, pretty much what I should do is every time I shoot down one of their pilots, they shouldn't actually be able to replace it, because they won't have any manpower to stick into the sky. In that method, I may be able to slowly wear down their air force, but I'll still lose a lot of guys myself. Like, you're always going to lose pilots when you fight like that. Oi, fuck off! What'd you even nuke? It's just as far as you could reach? Go fuck yourself. Oh, for fuck's sake, they have almost as many nukes as I do. God damn it. So I've tagged over to the Soviets to see what was going on over here. Somehow they're in political power debt. I don't know how they've managed this. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so they can get scorched. Wait a fucking second! You cheating motherfucker! Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on, I need to check the actual mod. Give me a moment. Ah, whoops. So, fun fact. Wow, that is really fucking quick. Like, the Soviets get buffed so fast. But, like, there is days between each buff. It's not that they need to have a surrender progress and the time has passed. It's that they need to have surrender progress or the time has passed. I mean, here's the thing, these all stack as well. So currently, in like, what is that, 9,000... Hang on, let me go look back at my original game real quick. So what I've pretty much created here is a standoff where the Soviets can't... Oh my god. They didn't actually improve their infrastructure though, that's pretty stupid of them. But, they can't advance, I can't advance. They're out of manpower. They've actually managed to burn through all their manpower. I don't know how they managed to get to negative political power, though. That part makes no sense. I don't know how they managed to do that. If I can last for 8,000 more days, at least their buffs would go away, but I think we've put ourselves into a bit of a ridiculous situation here. So with that in mind, I think we're going to leave it here with how many oh my fucking god. 48 million dead. Oh god. The Finns are assembling their demon line. No. No. Oh, it's assembled. God damn it. It's go time. Alright, beautiful. We're just gonna give it a quick spin on here. I'm not sure if God, I sure do hope I win this, but, yeah, there was no chance of winning that old one with how dug in we were both set on either side. There we go. Beautiful. Rolling around here. This is feeling like the early days again when divisions actually moved and it wasn't basically World War I over again. Come on. Come on, then. Just across the river, mate. Just across the river. Not too hard now. Good stuff. Jolly good. Alright, here we go. Keep going. You know what? So far, things are going pretty well. There's already 1 million dead. Actually, somehow we're doing better than last time. Here we go. Another little encirclement up here. I think if we can get, what? I'm hoping to get, the thing is, I'm hoping to get, like, Moscow and all the big places before they can get all the buffs to actually build factories with. Because there are already a few buffs in. I already know they got a few buffs. But if you can get to the places that actually have all the factories in them first, or have all the factory slots rather, they won't be able to build so much bullshit like they did last time. They especially won't be able to harvest all the manpower. So, let's get the go on still. Good. I think I've just got them all in one division, because fuck it. One army, rather. Because I've given up on that. Good. Oh my god, I'm surrounding so many divisions here. I've already got one encirclement back there. There's another one here now. Oh, rip these Soviet boys. Yeah, I think we killed just about like 1.5 million in those two encirclements. Holy shit. Hey, Finland, you know how you don't have any Soviets on your Oh, never mind. You're actually just in a fucking line, Finland. Why are you doing this to me? The weirdest thing is when I first played this, they weren't doing the fucking line tactic. They were actually like joining in the war, and they did pretty well. They took Leningrad in the first time I test ran this. And yet, apparently, now they're like, nope, we're just gonna form a fucking line with all our divisions. I don't know why. It's a strategy. Secret Finnish strategy. Oh my god, Romania's in. Their line has stopped. What in the fuck? Why is Hungary... Hungary, why are you on... Okay, alright. Okay, at least they fucking joined. That's all I care about, is that they're actually in and fighting and distracting the Soviets. Holy shit. Alright, the casualties are slowing down, as is the push, but at least we're still doing pretty good, and we're almost to Moscow. Stalingrad, you're a little bit further away. Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Why does this always happen? Alright, hang on. Alright, it's go time part like 3. Greens across the board, looking good. They start to turn to red, not so good, but we're still pushing. And my hope is to cut off their northern boys from their capital. Or at least get to Moscow. If I can get to Moscow, I consider this at least somewhat of a victory. Even if I have to spend 10 more years slogging through. I just wanna get that bloody capital, eh? I wanna do what Hitler could never fucking do. Come on then, mate. Come on, you know I'm going for it. Come on then. Oh, they're all falling before me. Oh, mate. Oh, I'm getting stiff. Oh, this is good. This is good. Sorry, took a moment to make sure all my infantry... Actually, let's just give them some maintenance companies before we start stealing gear. And, oh, we're back to the main thing. Oh, Moscow's... Oh, we got surrounded, but it's okay. We'll counter-attack and fucking... Oh, we actually surrounded a guy here. Let's fucking murder him real quick. And, oh, shit, cunt. We're gonna fucking do it. Wait for them to just leave Moscow. Why did the AI always fucking do this? Hold on, you attack them so they can't rescue their boys, and oh, for fuck's sake, we almost had it. Oh, for fuck a wolf's sake. Right, here we go. Don't fuck a wolf. They wouldn't like it. Come on then. Come on. Erwin, no! The problem with Erwin being the only one in charge is when he gets wounded, no one knows what to fucking do! Erwin, no! Holy shit, we're almost here. Come on. And the siege of Moscow is mine. Oh my god, it's loaded with factories, because of course they're building tons of them. Finland, really? Really, Finland? After all this time? God damn it. Jesus Christ, there's like 100 divisions on the island of Sevastopol alone. I'm just gonna leave some guys here to defend. Is there actually any shore crossing here? No, there isn't. That's weird. Yeah, what the fuck are you doing, Russia? We're gonna have to build more bloody anti-tank again. Wait, oh shit, give me them, hell yeah. Well, this time around we still outnumber them in factories, rather. Their manpower's rapidly dropping even though all the buffs are activated. Oh, for fuck's sake. Finland, you had one fucking job. One job. Well, let me go back and deal with that real quick anyway. Well, it seems that the line register would keep them safe anymore. Finland gave up. All I'm gonna do is recapture Leningrad and then just pretty much hold that as a, another flank that I need to hold. Bloody hell. Hey, Leningrad's back in my hands. Alright, nice and easy. It's nice to see Finland now solely consists of a lake. I mean, it's probably an upgrade, to be honest. Alright, so we've run into a similar... Oh, Jesus Christ, the line broke here. Oh, God. That's bad. That's very bad. What the f... I was holding like 100 divisions just at bay in Sevastopol for a very, very long time. And they finally broke out. That's not good. Alright, well that is where we're gonna call it. I have fucking played a lot of this now and I'm pretty much done. I think overall we've killed, what was that, like 60 million Soviets, I think? That's a lot of Soviets. My god, the fucking breakthrough, holy shit. I really think the way you best do this, so the reason why I slowed down here, was all their tank divisions started showing up. I think really from day one, you should be producing anti-tank, what's called anti-tank cannons, in order to take with you by the time they start to pump out a bunch of tank divisions, because that's what was really fucking my divisions up. Before then, I was pushing every time I attacked, and after that, it was the anti-tank. However, if I had just held that line, if I'd actually, you know, fucking secured Sevastopol a little better, that was annoying. I kept telling my fucking army to do it, but then their fucking line would disappear, and then Sevastopol would get invaded again, I'd reconquer it, get invaded again, I'd reconquer it, eventually I just put a guy here to defend, but I guess they broke through. But yeah, they're currently reclaiming their land. 500,000 things they had? Yeah, like around 500,000 is what they had before they started reclaiming all their land. And they had probably 200 military factories, which is more than me now. So I think if you can take Stalingrad and Moscow, you can win this game because you take the majority of their building slots away from them. Alright mates, welcome back. So again, I did just do, you probably would have just seen the sped up version of this run. I really did want to actually try and beat this, because I'm definitely not going to revisit it. I think I've had my fun with this mod. I do like these limited scenario mods. Putting me straight into a war is good fun. But yeah, like this time around when I actually tried, holy shit, it turns out it's super easy. So this was, I don't know how, I've been recording for like an hour? I think actually maybe a lot less. I'm not quite sure how long that recording was, but pretty much as long as you rush down Moscow and Stalingrad, well, there we go. You can knock them out super easy. And the other thing I was doing from day one was producing anti-tank equipment, because they quickly start spamming out tank divisions, as you can see by the fuckload of tanks I've now got. Where are they? Yeah, 25,000 medium tanks. So if you can't counter those, that's what killed my second game. But, oh, look who's still here. Tanu Tuva. Let's go kill him real quick. And we'll send over... Oh no, we're done. Beautiful. Let's take them all over. Let's see what we get left over with. I didn't really want to leave the video on like a, well, I failed again. I wanted to wrap it up properly. God, that is just disgusting. Absolutely hideous. Tanu Tuva's still around, somehow the only communist left on the map. But, man, that was alright fun. Like, I didn't mind it. It was definitely a lot easier once you discovered it. I think I'd be much more interested in a more properly balanced war in the East. This is clearly a very quick, overwhelmingly powerful balance. Like, there is only one strategy with this mod. The strategy is rush their cities, because if you don't rush the cities, like, not even encircling the armies. Encircling the armies doesn't actually matter, because they can produce armies to what's called output you. Let's rename some places. Nice. Yeah, because they can always outproduce you. But actually rushing down their cities means they can't build the factories that they have like 100% factory bonus for. and it means they can't get the population that they're getting their 2.5% population for. And also, if you rush them down, they still have to mobilize that 2.5% population, so they're still, like, banking on their mobilization speed being fast enough. Pretty much once you get up to about here, once you get past Sevastopol, like, you've got Moscow and Stalingrad, you've won the game. Like, that's where it is. As long as you've got Moscow, Stalingrad, and you've taken the Sevastopol side, you can then spread out here. If Finland's secure, that obviously cuts them off from a huge avenue of harassing you. You've got like a whole front secured, all your allies can come in. But yeah, no, it was alright. I do say, these allies are fucking useless. They never send any units. When they send units, they're always half-equipped. Anyway, alright, thank you all for watching. I've been Rimmy, and this has been The War in the East. Go fuck yourself, Hungary.